The dangerous gap between knowledge and wisdom. History is often taught as a ladder of progress, but a closer look reveals a terrifying pattern. Discovery often arrives centuries before safety. The medieval world was not ignorant, it was dangerously curious. Surgeons discovered human anatomy, realizing the body was a poorly packed travel bag of organs. Yet without anesthesia or germ theory, this knowledge didn't heal, it merely improved the accuracy of torture. Pain was optimized into an art form, and fear was discovered to be a more efficient tool for social control than justice. Even the air and water became enemies. People poisoned themselves with mercury because it looked magical, and stopped bathing because they logically but incorrectly believed dirt served as armor against disease. Nowhere was this suffering more quiet than in Florence stricken. While history records the death tolls, the true horror lay in the silence of the home. For women, the social order evaporated. Mothers were forced to ration their love, terrified to attach to children who might die by sunset. Grief was not a public ceremony, but a private inventory of empty rooms. Survival wasn't a triumph, it was a lingering guilt. Power was just as experimental as medicine. Across the ancient world, from Egypt to the Andes, rulers concluded that to govern like gods, they must marry like them. Sacred incest was not a scandal, it was a cosmic duty designed to keep divine blood concentrated. Dynasties turned their family trees into circles, prioritizing ideology over biology, until their bodies inevitably failed under the weight of their own genetics. Finally, history reminds us that we choose what to remember. Herodotus once described an Egyptian labyrinth that surpassed even the pyramids in grandeur. Yet it vanished completely. Why? Because it was a monument to bureaucracy and order, not death and mysticism. When the government fell, the stones were stolen. The pyramids survived because they inspired awe. The labyrinth disappeared because it only inspired obedience. Ultimately, these stories reveal a haunting truth. Knowledge amplifies whatever values already exist. In a compassionate system, it heals. In a fearful one, it punishes. The tragedy of history is that we often learn how to do things long before we understand if we should.